often you got to bring your buck's antlers up to him. How about that, huh? Time to do a little cam work. Long sleeves, long pants. You know, people say, what are you doing, man? It's 85 degrees, it's 90. Aren't you hot? Yes, I'm hot. But spray it all down to permethrin. Rather not get a tick on me. So I'd rather be hot all summer doing my scouting than have to worry about ticks. Gotta have these with you just in case you happens a lot too, jump a deer as you're going to check. I actually start getting in hunting mode, and I try to be quiet when I'm going in and check my cameras, even in the summer. I like creeping around. And a lot of times I get pretty close to a deer and jump them. Binoculars will help me see what's on their head, because a lot of those times these cameras are in buck summering spots, and I'd say more than half the time I jump deer, they're bucks. So I like to have those and pull them up when I jump something. Deer path, game trail. Just jumped a nice buck. It was too fast to get it on film or to pull up my binoculars, but he was outside the ears. I'm sure he'll be on the camera when I get to it. 50 yards from my camera. They've been bedded there before when I come in here. That was a big mature buck. I don't know how big. He just went way outside his ears. But we're only 50 yards from my camera. I got some mineral in front of it. It's on a scrape, so he should be on that camera. And if not, oh, he will be. But either way, I'm gonna put some of Chad Whitcomb's backyard scents on that scrape too while I'm in here. weeks I've been super busy with all the hunt stock planning, but just slipping out of the office here for an hour to go check some cams I laid a month ago in this hellhole. Super hard to access. I almost stepped on a fawn. You know, it's nice once you get into the open, but it's really hard to walk around, so I'm taking a new way in to see if I have a different access. I'm on somewhat of a deer trail, so I'll follow that. But I'm excited. I think this could hold a really big buck. So my other cams, I haven't had any of my big target bucks. I haven't seen them yet. I don't know where they are. I don't have a ton of cams out. I haven't been able to do a lot of, you know, summer cam work. So this is the one I've been holding out on. Hopefully I see something good, something big, something exciting. Check in with you. Making my first walk back all the way in. One of my farthest walks I have in these suburban areas, to go see if my giant 8-pointer that I was looking for last year has been, I don't even remember if I left the camera back here or not. That's the problem with running so many cameras, sometimes you forget. So I'm gonna go to my camera spot just to see if there's one hanging there. Check that cam, because I haven't seen him where he was summering last year, but I know he's alive still. So we'll see if he's been hanging out over on this side. Okay, I'm getting real close to where I had my camera up on a scrape last year that I know that big 8 came. He was up in this area after the acorns dropped. But just on my way down to go check that, I'm still not sure if it's there. But this big scrape here, I never had it marked. I brought a cell cam with me. That's a good spot to leave it. I never know if I'm gonna be walking out the same way as I am on the way in, so if I find something good like that, you might as well drop the camera on it. I'm in a nice natural funnel here and a couple of crossings of trails. That's why that scrape is there anyway. So I'll leave that there. Hopefully I'll get some pictures, do some scouting while I'm at home. That's the whole point of them things anyway. Rainy, wet day. Down in the 70s, it's been in the 80s and 90s. So today has been the best day to actually go for one of my longer walks. So glad I did. I really hope that camera's been running, that the batteries aren't dead, and that there is one there. Yes, camera is still there. Let's see if the batteries are still going in it. I think I just heard a shutter. Yes! This will be fun. So the mosquitoes are getting me pretty bad here when you stop, so you gotta keep moving. And they kind of leave you alone. So as these are importing, looking around, there's definitely some fresh poop around, and some that looks like it would be buck poop. And if I was gonna try to judge just by the poop, I would say the recent most fresh poop looks like it might be a semi-young buck, maybe a 2-year-old buck or something, because it's clumpy, decent diameter, but it's not the big old giant buck poop. So let's see when this is loads. We'll see what's see what's on there and see if I'm pretty good at judging that. But also it could just be a doe. Nice bed right there. It's only about 40 yards from where I jumped that big buck last year. Part of me wants to put a camera on it, but I'm gonna need to put cameras on scrapes. There's another nice bed there. Okay, now I know this is 100% a nice bedding knob. And that's a gorgeous spot for a camera. Signpost rub. Nice scrape right there. That's where I should have put that cell cam. Well, we're about three weeks away from hunt stock now, and plan is to lay some cameras down that I can soak until the week after hunt stock. So I'm heading back into this spot here that I was heavily scouting and hunting 2 seasons ago when there were acorns in here and there were just really big, a bunch of big bucks. This is the spot that I had, that really big 9-pointer come in and couldn't get a shot, and I rattled in a few other mature bucks. But last year it was a dead zone in here, so I'm just looking around to see if there's any acorns forming on any of these treetops. Just glassing up. So far, the acorns that were out here, there's a nice edge here. They were loaded 2 years ago. There's nothing on those trees, so I'm not hopeful that there's gonna be acorns up in here, but we're gonna go check. Got a white oak here. It's dead, had an early frost. So there really is no fresh sign in here. A few years ago, even at this point, there was this place was just littered with deer poop and mature bucks everywhere. But I'm gonna go check. I think I might have a camera up on top of this hill here, still from last year. I'm gonna go check if it's there, and we'll at least see if anything is around. But I need to go around and see if I can find some acorns, find some trees that are actually producing, because then that'll probably suck them all in this forest to that area. So I'm gonna try to do that today. Geez, 20 seconds later, I got to the top of that hill and just jumped a little buck. So there's a little buck in here, but maybe there's bigger ones. Keep checking out these trees. When I'm filming with my phone, I seem to never be able to catch those the deer that I'm jumping, but that's a nice deer. Little, but nice seeing them. Just saw a buck over there. Nice buck over there. Well, that's the second buck in here. That was a pretty good one. It's an 8-pointer. Wish I could have got him on film. So they're in here for some reason, but there's not acorns. Looking at all the trees, there's no acorns. But we're getting up close to some edge of some houses here, so there might be some food around the houses. But I'm gonna find a good spot, throw a camera up in here now, I guess. Came out to check a camera, and this surprise storm is coming in, so I may have to hunker down in here. It's been a really nice day. Nothing like this on the forecast. I think it's gonna start thundering, so I'm gonna try to get to my camera and then hunker down if I have to.